So the previous time what we did is we researched one of the civic researches, and it is called entertainment, and it unlocks stages, and that will give the citizens of our settlement a little bit of entertainment. So we're gonna build that, and here we go. So build a stage. We can make it a little bit bigger. Do we need anything special? No, we just need some furniture, and we got enough furniture. Yeah, we got more than enough furniture. So we're gonna do that. And then let's see how much money we have. We got 892. So we're still selling wood. And this should be put all the way to like 85%. So if the warehouse is filled above 85%, it will get exported. And now it's completely filled, so we'll keep exporting. We also have a lot of wood laying around, so this should all be exported. That will give us a nice chunk of money, and eventually we will be able to get some livestock. So also have a buy request for steel. That's also good. Once we get livestock, we will be able to farm the globdines, and that will give us some meat and some eggs. So this is just something we have to wait for. This is also something we have to wait for. So we got a little bit of money, and we just have to wait for these buy requests to come through. And I think I'm also going to make a sell request, or I'm gonna put our furniture up to be bought if it's above 50%. So if the warehouse is filled above 50% with furniture, it will start selling the furniture. And as you might see, furniture sells for a lot more than wood does. So that's also something that we have to do. We have to expand our carpentry so we can make some good money. But before we do that, we don't have a lot of workforce. So we want to increase the workforce that we have. And to do that, we need more citizens. So we got 92. We will get 100 eventually. But that's just not enough. So I'm going to up this to 200. But I think our food supply is not, or fishing output is not enough for 200 citizens. So we have to expand the fisheries. And I also want to do what I want to do, which what I think would look nice is if we build like a bridge right through this island to the other side. I think that would look nice, and we will eventually create like society that lives around this river with like some buildings in these middle islands. I think that would look nice. What we're going to do is we're just going to get rid of all of this. That will leave us with this part only. And then the storage has to be built, and auxiliaries. So it is still at 100%. I don't know if it will stay at 100%. Well, that looks good. And now what we're going to do is we're going to build a road all the way from here over to here. That looks nice. And then we're going to build one more fishery on this side. There we go. Also done that. And this thing. Yeah, so this is all getting built. So let's wait for this first. Some people are now working on the stage, entertaining people. It's not really in a central area, so they have to go all the way here. Which is fine. This looks good. So the market and the shrine is also here. I think that's okay. And then what we're going to do is we're also going to build like maybe some fisheries over here on this side. So we will fish of this shore. And this will also give us 4. 4 is not a lot. 4 is not a lot. But I think we might have to do with this. There we go, efficiency. That's because there's not a lot of fish on this side. Look at this, there's just one fishing spot. While on this side, there is 2. So, not much better. On this side, there's also 2. So, fish might be a little problem. But we will solve that, because when we get more cities, you can get multiple cities in this game. And when we get more cities, we might also build fisheries in other cities. And that will allow us to get more fish. So for now, we just have to fish ourselves. So at least we will get a little bit extra fish with this new fishery. That's good. Hopefully we won't starve. I don't think so. I don't think so. We are stockpiling a little bit of fish. So we're not... So the amount of fish that we stockpile is not decreasing. Let's just build one more. So why not? Because it cannot really hurt just to build one more. I don't think it's costing us a lot of workmen. Also we need people that are going to work here. We also need that. So this is already a bit more. As you might see, 560. We also can get this 720. So we can't really reach that part. But if you get rid of this part here, and then we add it to this other side, can we do that? No, we can't. Okay. So in this new fishery, we also have a production of 8. And that's good. So even if we get these auxiliaries, we will get even more. And also build storage. Yeah. So this is not too bad, man. So not too bad. This will feed our citizens for quite a while. And this place is a production of 41. Not too bad. Our city level also increased. So because our city level increased, it means that we might get attacked by bandits. And that's really dangerous, because they will just rob us. They will rob us of our money, of our food, of our supplies. We don't want that. So we have to train an army that can stop them. And it's not too special. I'm not gonna do too much, because the first few raid parties, so people are gonna come to raid us, they are not really too scary. So we are just going to build like maybe this big of a training area. And let's build some dummies to practice on. So this is going to be the training area for now. So it costs some stone and some furniture. And then we're going to start training our military. And there we go. So our barracks or training grounds is built. One of our fisheries is built. Also the other fishery is being built. And then we can also change the name of our faction and the name of our ruler. I don't like the name Bob, because Bob is a shortening of another name. So I'm just gonna fill in the original name. So when people are called Bobbert, it usually gets shortened to Bob. And that I like it more when you say the full name instead of the shortening. So Bobbert is going to be the name. And the faction is Boss Fight City. Let's call it Boss Fight Empire. Let's do that. So save as default. We can also change the flag. And here you go. So already some of our Amevians are training, but we don't have an army yet. You get a few armies per default. So we're gonna disband all of this, because we don't need this big of an army. We're just gonna need one for now. And how many people can we put in it? Let's put like 40 people in it. And they won't be all the time in the army, I think. I think they will only be training up to a certain level, and then they will do other jobs. So we're going to do 40 people. And then, yeah, they don't have any equipment that they can equip. So for now, we're just gonna make them train. Only melee training. Yeah, so they're just going to be expert fighters. but without any equipment. And then we will build some warhammers. We're going to build some carpenters to build warhammers. And then we will equip our army with warhammers. So yeah, this is good enough for now, I think. I think this will be able to repel a lot of raiders. So you don't have to worry for a while.